Have you ever seen someone being overly obsessed with another person to the point where it becomes unhealthy? Maybe you've watched a thriller movie where the main character stalks and harasses their love interest despite repeated rejections. While this behavior may seem extreme and even crazy, it's actually a real phenomenon known as obsessive love disorder. So what exactly is obsessive love disorder? How do you know if you or someone you know might be developing this condition? And what are some tips on how to deal with it? If you stay till the end, we'll also share some advice on what to do if you think somebody might have developed an obsessive love towards you. Obsessive love disorder is a psychological condition in which a person has an obsessive and intrusive desire for another person. This can include intrusive thoughts about the person, a strong sense of euphoria or intense happiness when near the person, and a preoccupation with the person to the exclusion of other important relationships and responsibilities. The person may also become overly protective of the object of their affection and exhibit signs of possessiveness and jealousy. There are two main types of obsessive love disorder: unrequited and rejected. Unrequited obsessive love is when a person develops a strong and inappropriate romantic interest in someone who is not interested in them. This can lead to the person becoming obsessed with the idea of winning over their crush, often to the point of stalking them or engaging in other harmful behaviors. On the other hand, rejected obsessive love occurs when a person becomes fixated on someone who has rejected them. This can happen even if the person was rejected for reasons that made sense, such as the other person being straight or already in a relationship. The person may become obsessed with the idea of getting their ex back and may not accept the rejection. Now that you know more about obsessive love disorder, let's move on to the next part of the video. Do you think you might have developed obsessive love towards someone? Here are 6 signs to look out for. Number 1, you can't stop thinking about them. Do you find yourself constantly thinking about your crush even when you try to focus on other things? You might be experiencing intrusive thoughts, which is a common symptom of obsessive love disorder. These thoughts can be unwanted and uncontrollable, and they often cause distress. 2, you feel a strong sense of euphoria when you're around them. Does your heart race and your palms sweat whenever you see your crush? It's normal to feel nervous around the person you like, but it's not healthy if the feeling is too intense and all-consuming. A person with obsessive love disorder may feel so overwhelmed by the emotions they experience around their crush that they can't function normally. Number 3, you've given up on your other relationships. Have you neglected your friends and family in favor of spending time with your crush? People with obsessive love disorder often become so preoccupied with their crush that they neglect other important relationships in their lives. They may become isolated from their loved ones and cut off from their support system. 4, you're constantly trying to be near them. Do you find yourself going to places you know your crush will be at? Even if you don't know them well, people with obsessive love disorder often feel a strong need to be close to their crush, even if it's just to be around them. They may engage in behaviors such as stalking or spying on their crush to get closer to them. Number 5, you're overly protective of them. Do you feel a strong urge to protect your crush from harm? While it's natural to want to keep your loved ones safe, it's not healthy if you become overly possessive and controlling. People with obsessive love disorder may become jealous and paranoid, believing that their crush is in danger from others. And number 6, you're engaging in risky behaviors. Are you taking part in harmful activities that could put you or others in danger? People with obsessive love disorder may engage in risky behaviors such as substance abuse, drunk driving, or having frequent unprotected sex. They may also become violent and aggressive towards those who get in their way. If you've made it this far, we're so glad you stayed with us. As promised, here are some tips on what to do if you think someone has developed an obsessive love towards you. First, set clear boundaries. It's important to be direct and assertive in setting your boundaries with the person. Make it clear that their behavior is not acceptable and that you want them to stop. 2, don't engage with them when they're being obsessive. If the person is being overly clingy or demanding, try to avoid engaging with them. This may be difficult, but it's important to show them that their behavior won't get them what they want. 3, be firm and consistent. When setting boundaries, it's important to be firm and consistent. Don't give in to their demands or engage in their obsessive behavior. Number 4, seek professional help. If the person is unwilling to change their behavior, it may be necessary to seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can help the person manage their obsessive love and develop healthier coping mechanisms. And number 5, don't blame yourself. It's important to remember that the behavior of a person with obsessive love disorder is not your fault. Don't blame yourself for their actions or feel guilty about setting boundaries. Obsessive love disorder is a serious condition that can cause a lot of distress for both the person suffering from it and those around them. But with the right support and treatment, people with obsessive love disorder can learn to manage their symptoms and live healthier lives. If you or someone you know is struggling with obsessive love disorder, please reach out to a mental health professional today. With the right help and support, you can overcome this condition and move towards a brighter future. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends. We hope you learned something new and valuable that you can apply to your own life or share with others. Remember to subscribe for more content.